Today, this is where you will become my son in the eyes of God.
Hey.
I can't believe you got that test back so fast. I really appreciate it.
With the baby's christening today, I didn't think it could wait.
Thank
You ready for the truth, Nicholas?
you. I've been tested and disappointed more times than I even know. Thank you for doing this. It was my last chance to know for certain that John is Jax's son, so thank you.
I can't imagine how disappointed you are.
Well, John's a beautiful child, and yeah, well, part of me will always regret that he's not mine, but it's comforting to know that he's with his rightful father. Thank you.
What are you doing sneaking around the hospital?
Hey.
Not that it's any of your concern, but I was picking up a prescription for Morgan.
Oh, wouldn't you be doing that in the pharmacy, not around where the elevators are? So why don't you tell me who you're spying on?
I don't spy.
You two talking can't be a good thing.
Well, the hall monitor here wants to see my permission slip. It seems that you can't even enter General Hospital without a hall pass.
I know you're up to something.
I went to pick up a prescription. I came by the nurse's station to see if my mom was on duty before I left. That's
You
all.
know you're not a very good liar.
Robin wants to ruin a very special day for me. Little John is getting christened, and I am his godmother.
Yet another child for you to use.
It's not going to happen. My life is really good right now. So go find someone else to harass.
I don't want to hear it.
You know Carly. You confront her, you get a fight.
I know. She's just getting away with something that's really awful right now, and it just makes me crazy that I have to keep this secret.
Well, my grandson is going to have a splendid christening.
You know, I just want this to be a day that Courtney would be proud.
Well, we've all come a long way, don't you agree? That baby had quite a rocky start.
You have no idea how sick he was. But you know what? He's happy, he's healthy, and most important, he has the best daddy in the whole wide world.
Well, shocking as this may sound, I am so pleased that they both have you. Jax told me how lost and confused he was when Courtney left, and then when she... My son is one of the strongest men I know. But when Courtney died and left him alone to care for a sick infant...
That was a hard time for all of us.
Jax told me how you fought to keep little John alive. And that he said you're the reason he has John today.
Is it too much to hope that you're contemplating your own son's christening?
There was a time when I thought John might be my son. Can't help but wonder what could have been.
Oh, my darling grandson. If this infant were yours, we wouldn't be having such a momentous occasion in a public park. No, your son will be baptized in the family chapel, at home, in Greece.
You know, it's a wonder that God doesn't strike you down every time you enter a church.
That's because God knows that everything I do, every sacrifice I've made, has been for the good of my family.
You act for no one's good except for your own. The only reason you're so obsessed with having another Cassadine heir is because you can't control me. If and when I ever have a child, I'll do whatever's necessary to make sure he never comes under your influence. That is my vow to you.
Hey.
Guess we're the early ones, huh?
Yeah, Patrick had to finish something up at the hospital. He's supposed to meet me here, but $10 says he's a no-show.
You really like that guy, don't you? Well, come on, you work so hard to pretend that you can barely tolerate him every time you see him.
Well, he's not easy. Actually, he's the complete opposite of you.
Oh, you think I'm easy?
No, I didn't mean that. It's just, sometimes I kid myself into thinking that there is, you know, a decent guy underneath the caveman. You, on the other hand, are a gentleman. You're kind and thoughtful and generous.
I don't know about that, Robin. I mean, I helped destroy Jack's and Courtney's marriage. And, I mean, I'm afraid that just my presence here will cast a shadow over John's christening.
No, you have every right to be here.
I'm selfish, self-indulgent, and I have no real place in that child's life. But I don't know, I can't seem to give up on him. I told Jackson Carly it was because I wanted to keep a connection to Courtney, and...
Isn't that true?
Well, yes, but I can't let go of the possibility that John was my son, you know? And I'm ashamed to admit it, but I had another paternity test. I took a lock of John's hair and, well, it only confirmed what everyone already knows, and that's Jack's the father, and I just need to accept it and get over it.
When did you have this test done?
Last night. Got the results back this morning.
I knew she was up to something.
Who?
I was at the hospital this morning.
Intense. What's going on?
You ready, son? This will be the last time you have to wear a dress, I promise you that. As your father.
Hi. I just wanted to thank you for including me in such a special day.
Courtney loved you. She would want you to be here.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, godmother.
Hello, godfather. Good. Hi, Horna.
I'm okay. Thank you for asking.
I know this isn't easy for you.
No. But I tell you, it's the last time I let myself wish that I was John's father.
Patrick, hi. Hey. I don't think you've met Jack's mother. She flew all the way from Australia for the christening, and I'd love for you to meet her.
Yeah, we'd love to meet her.
Well, you already know her, so you don't need an introduction. Come on, we won't be long.
Listen, I was invited, okay? Jax wants me to be here, and you're not fooling anyone with your gracious hostess act.
Yeah, you really don't need to be so sensitive.
Don't tell me what to do. Why don't you try not being a liar for once?
If you can't handle being here and being nice, you need to leave before you ruin it for the family.
The family? You are the one that's ruining this for John's family. Once again, you've built a mountain of lies around an innocent child, and I cannot let you get away with that. I think I have something to say. Nicholas,